What's up, folks? How's everybody doing? Man, I can't complain. Um, it's Friday night. I'm stuck out here in Pacas, which is Bocoima, California. Uber trip took me here, and now I'm stuck, and I'm trying to get another trip back into civilization, which means West Hollywood, Hollywood, Santa Monica. So just have to be patient. So what better times for me just to come and chime in for a few minutes? I guess the numbers are up. The COVID numbers are up. We recently hit over 1 million here in California, and I guess the only other state that eclipses us is Texas. So people are all, it's a shit show. People are all butthurt behind that shit. What are we gonna do? Quit living in fear and be smart. Turn off the TV, quit listening so much to the news, and just go to the CDC and look up your own information. Go to your state website. There's always another option. That emotional distress is too much shit going on. You know, it's bad enough people are not going to have Thanksgiving or Christmas or possibly New Year's. And, you know, with the election shit going on, the Republicans in the Supreme Court trying to shoot down Obamacare / Affordable Cares Act 8. What else? Nancy Pelosi and Mitch McConnell still can't come to negotiation. We're $27 billion in debt, I think, in this country. So what's another $3 to $5 billion for another stimulus package? I don't know. I would like my check, though. And don't forget the PPP and EIDL, the states for money, the mortgage moratorium. Let's wait for Biden's plan to get. My main thing was those student debt. Let's get rid of that too. Let's get rid of a whole bunch of shit. But at the end of the day, we're just going to have to sit here and deal with things to the best of our abilities. That's not always easy, but your commitment shows up in your fortitude of tackling these situations, dealing with them, seeing how what's my solution in it, and just, you know, sometimes my solution is just not doing nothing. It's just sitting on my ass. PlayStation. Oh, that's an Uber trip. But at the end of the day, the content and quality of my life is based upon my commitment to my life. So so for the moment, that works for me. It's just, I just gotta do what I have to do just to make it through the day, and that's not always easy. You know, it's the weather's it's getting chillier over here in LA. It's flu season. The numbers are going up. So what? So what? There's nothing that we can do it individually. We can't do nothing about it. But what we can do is hopefully try to impact the next person who may be having a hard time with it. You know, if you're not having a hard time with somebody else is, well, say a few words of care and concerns. You know, I'm looking at all these homeless people. Man, it's been cold as hell at 3 o'clock in the morning, and they're out there, you know, so I'm trying to do what I can. I'm probably going to get buy some homeless dude some beer tonight just to warm them up, or maybe some vodka. Who knows? I can't have it, but that doesn't mean I can't get it for them, because I'm doing better than them, obviously. And I just had a long Uber trip with, I was talking to a couple, and I picked them up in downtown and right by Skid Row. We're driving through, and we're talking, we're just chopping up. And I said, you know, I come from this environment, and I come from those very streets in Skid Row, and it's not an easy thing to deal with, but it's just life. And I don't think that our elected officials are ever going to be able to truly, and this is basically the conversation was that. I think that one of the biggest problems with the homeless problem, rather be here or anywhere else, and they have all these programs, and most of those programs are designed to fail, but at no point have they asked the homeless people to which degree are they willing to hold themselves accountable for. So then you start setting up programs that so many people are long-term or what they call it acute homelessness, 30% addiction or substance abuse, 30% mental health, and the rest is probably working poor. And just because of the COVID, because of Congress's inability to get a stimulus package, so many people have fallen off that are now in the poverty level. And the people in the poverty level are now homeless because the homeless population is booming here. I took some video from my webcam. I'm gonna post up on my video up on my page probably the next couple of days. But it's a shit show, man. And you know what? If you're talking about hard living, man, that shit is hard. And, you know, I don't know what's worse, being homeless or being in the penitentiary. I really don't. And You know, I'm kind of candid and open about everything when I'm talking to these people. And I said, man, the sum total of my life up prior to 2012 was a shit show, man. And you know, I'm truly feel like I'm truly blessed to be able to do the things that I'm doing today. You know, pulling by somebody, give them a couple dollars, it doesn't mean shit. It doesn't really mean nothing. You know, but it's the thought that I don't know how that's gonna in turn impact somebody else. I don't know how a conversation is gonna impact somebody. Holding the door open for somebody. Not being as kind, just trying to be nice, just being me, just being a human being and showing cares and consideration for my fellow human being. Because you know what? I might be a little racist. Yeah, me, I might be a little racist because I love the human race. There's only one race. You know, but all that other shit is all politics and this and separation and divide and conquer. And man, I'm so fucking tired of that shit, man. It's time to move on. It's time for us to just try to get unified and see the similarities we have versus the differences, and just push on and move on to something better. Because, man, if you're stuck in 2020 and if you're not thriving in 2020, you have to stop and ask yourself, why am I not thriving in 2020? Then once this shit is over, then I really hope that you see the best version of yourself is going to come out. Just saying, you know. Because being on the ground is no place for a champion. If you're on the ground, man, reach your hand up and ask for some help, man. Get the fuck up off the ground and start living the best life that you possibly can within your own means. And if you don't have those means, well, shit, start connecting with some other people that do have the means. You know, most of the means is not financial. It's emotional. It's intellectual. And it's the process of what people did to try to get over on life. Because if you don't get over on life, it's definitely, trust me on this one, it's gonna get over on you. And fuck that. You know that. Say that shit for another day. You know. Well, should get back to work. So if you got any quality and value out of this, please like the video. Please comment. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe. I'll see you guys later.